Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today's message is going to be a pick a pile reading. So in these readings, you pick the pile that your intuition is guiding you toward. Now, this message in particular is going to be a singles reading. So we're going to look at the energy surrounding my single subscribers, my single friends. And in this message, we're going to look at your current love life as it is, what you want your future partner to look like or to be like, what you can improve to attract that person to you into a relationship, what's coming in the next month, 2 months, and advice guidance moving forward. I'll clarify throughout the message and I'll pull an oracle card at the end. If that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So let's dive in. All right, so we're going to start with the Amethyst deck. And we are going to look for the most important message here for my tarot friends. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Six of Cups energy here. See how this plays out into the reading. Your current love life, Eight of Wands. What you want in your future partner. What you can work on to attract this person. What's coming in for you in the future. And your advice, guidance moving forward. Ace of Swords on the bottom. This is a very clear message. We also have the Hierophant underneath the Ace of Swords, okay? So this reading is about getting clear on what you want your person to look like, okay? What kind of characteristics does that person have? It helps if you boil down to like what kind of even facial features or height, weight, structure, all of that is important, okay? And I'll go into all of that here in a moment. Currently, your current love life, it's like you had everything at a standstill at one point, and right now things are starting to heat up. You're starting to feel like you want somebody to compliment, somebody to take along in this journey, and wondering when that's going to take place. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting from that Eight of Wands. So let's clarify this. I do feel like there is a need to be very honest with yourself and just sit down and get a very clear mental picture about what your future partner looks like, what you want that person to be like. How do they carry themselves in this world? And that leads me into the next position. So what you want in a partner, the Magician. This is like a manifestation card, guys. This is like you having everything that you need in front of you. And that could be what this is enveloping. Your new or upcoming partner having everything that they need in front of them. But I really feel like this is you getting crystal clear on what that is. Okay, what that looks like to you. Okay, so sit down, take some time, write it out. Once you're clear on what this person looks like, how they act, their morale, how they're treated in public, everything is going to come into fruition. Okay, you have to take some time to gain this internal clarity. I definitely feel here there may be some things in regards to boundaries, setting boundaries with other people. There may be some people that you once had in your life and you were trying to connect with, but things have fallen off. Things are going in a different direction. It's okay to let go of those people in order to make room for things that are meant to be in your life. Okay? You don't have to hold on to connections that aren't serving any purpose but to bring you down. Now, what's coming in for you is an abundance of money, prosperity, wealth. I also feel here this is going to help you to gain that clarity, because once you're clear on what your outcome is going to look like, you're going to know who you need to align with that. So your advice, guidance moving forward, it's time to get off the fence about this, accepting what is, what was, and what will be, and positively moving forward. You know, there's been some things in your past that you've most likely experienced in regards to betrayal with relationships, and you are in this understanding that everything happens for a reason. It's time to take that next step and move forward, right? I will say this new opportunity that is about to come in for you in love, it's probably going to be anywhere from 4 to 6 months. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't work on yourself. You can't work on building friendships. What I will say is this internal clarity about what your partnership is going to look like and what characteristics your partner has is going to help you to align with that. So your oracle message coming out is friendship. I understand that a friend in my life is in my life for a reason. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or for a lifetime. Together, you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of even lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interest at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. Listen, this card is calling for you to lean in on those friendships that you do resonate with. And that's also a great place to look at what characteristics do you find helpful, do you find joy in, that help you feel uplifted and inspiring. And on that same note, realizing the people, places, and things that are holding you back from achieving that. Okay? Now is a perfect time to set these intentions. So when everything is thawing out in the spring, things can come to fruition. So I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, so now we are going to dive into the selenite pile for those of you that were resonating with the selenite stick. It's the Light Seer Tarot for those of you that are interested. Most important message here for my tarot friends, Spirit. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? The Emperor with the 5 of Wands. So currently, Sun, you're happy, healthy. What you want in a current partner or what you want in your future partner is unknown. What can you improve to attract what you want in this current partnership? 9 of Cups. What's coming in next is the Justice, and the advice, guidance moving forward is the Strength energy. There's currently somebody that is holding you back from achieving everything that you desire. And I definitely feel like this is a partner. Four of Pentacles energy, Five of Wands, the Emperor. This is a person who you feel like this is your forever person. But I definitely feel an energy of this person purposefully holding you back. This person tries to exude control, try to control your every move. And it's hard to really get in alignment with your purpose. Now, even though on the outside you portray that everything is okay, that everything is fine, that everything is happy, sun energy, there's still this, I'm not living in alignment with my purpose. And it feels like you're drowning, to be honest with you. Okay? Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So, even though you know that this should have come to an end a long time ago, and maybe it's something small, like this person is verbally abusive, and so because it's not physical and things don't get out of hand, they just kind of say rude comments here and there. I feel like that's still weighing heavy on your heart. And even though right now you only see a future with this person, if you take yourself out of this relationship, and this isn't like physically, like just think about this intentionally. If I were to leave this situation, what would my life look like then? What would I be able to accomplish? Because I feel like this person preoccupies your time with things that they need done in order to keep you around them, in order to keep you in control, if it makes sense. Okay? It's hard to know what it is that you want when your mind is always bogged up with other people's tasks. Okay? So I challenge you to sit down and take some time and figure it out. Okay? If everything was exactly how you wanted it to be, what would your knight in shining armor look like to you? Now, what you can improve to attract your knight in shining armor, you have to get into a position of fulfilling yourself, to lifting yourself up, to filling your own cup. Why is that? And that could be this person's purpose in your life, right? Is to help you to understand that only you can fulfill those internal needs the way that you can. Okay? I definitely feel like even though you portray like everything is okay, everything is fine, everything is normal, everything is not normal. Okay? And you are looking for a way to escape. But I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck by overthinking, overanalyzing this. Now, I'm not saying that you have to leave immediately, but if you feel like this isn't your place, this isn't your person, and you're just staying to please the judge or to please other people, I challenge you to reevaluate. And maybe it's not right now. Maybe it's once I hit a certain milestone, or once I get the job that I want to have, or once my business gets to a certain point. See what I mean? So what's coming in? Balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. You have to get clear on what that looks like to you. The next person that's coming into your life is going to be very uplifting. It's going to be very fulfilling. That person isn't going to be able to make their way in while you're preoccupied with this other person. I'm just going to throw that out there. So if you want true and honest love in your life and you don't want to have to walk on eggshells with this person anymore, you may have to take yourself out of this relationship and be single for a little bit in order to get what you desire. I do feel like you have what it takes to make this decision. It may take a little bit of planning, okay? It may take a little bit of time to gain that internal clarity, to plan this out, to make the right move. But this is something that you can accomplish. I will say that. And so, if you want something more than what you're currently experiencing, and you feel like this well has run dry, this isn't my person, only you can make that choice. Only you can make that leap. So your soul journey message coming out for your reading is service. I feel good when I can help others. One of the most evolved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There is a reason why it feels good to give. It is because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on a higher level. And this can only happen through attributes of humbly serving and supporting others. Put yourself in a position in which you can benefit another soul in any way possible. This might mean bringing yourself into your heart space and letting everything you involve yourself come from an attitude of giving freely. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all your thoughts, actions, and deeds. Look around and see where and how you can serve another. Perhaps one way would be asking a friend if you can help clean up his or her office or run errands for them. Maybe volunteer or watch your neighbor's kids so the parents can have a night alone. Make a meal for someone who might be sick, volunteer in a hospital or hospice, perform an activity that enriches someone else's life. Definitely feel here that there's something, a person that is in your life at this time. And even if this is seeming like minuscule, this person's words weigh heavy on your heart. And it's time for you to take action and to put yourself in a better position to attract the love of your life. So I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Now we are going to move into the third pile. All right, let's dive into the third pile. See what we can see for this energy. Most important message here for my tarot friends. Does the collective need to see? Please and thank you. Current love life, Queen of Swords. What you want to attract in a new love interest. What you need to let go of in order to attract this love. It's coming in for you. And advice, guidance moving forward. So, and this is very similar to the last reading that I did, so this is very interesting. Currently, you're closed off to relationships, okay? And I definitely feel here it's because of whatever it is that you've recently experienced when it comes to relationships. Now, we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment, but this Queen of Swords energy is the energy in your current love life. So, literally, closed off emotionally, looking at life very practically, focused on goals, focused on career. We see with this Ten of Swords energy that there's recently something that you've gone through that was very tumultuous, but it was also very hard to detach from this particular situation. And it may have felt like the world was ending when you were going through that experience, but the universe was setting the stage for something new to come into your life. Somebody more stable, somebody more secure, okay? Somebody that won't just walk away and leave. And I feel like that's important to you. So let's clarify this Eight of Cups energy, because I feel like that's what this is enveloping. It's like your new person isn't going to walk away so easily. Now, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I feel like that's a positive thing. You don't want to be with a person who's going to give up on a relationship. But you also have to have healthy boundaries, right? So what can you improve to attract new love into your life? Well, you have to work on letting this go, because I feel like you're still holding on to this past situation. And for some of you, it may be a fresh wound, for sure. The second thing is to get clear on what you want your new partner to look like. And maybe that also includes what you didn't like from your last relationship. Because the Two of Wands talks about getting clear, making a plan, being strategic, and just thinking about it before you take action, right? Playing the tape out. Let's clarify the Two of Staffs energy. I do feel like there is a new person that will make their way into your life, but you have to make space for this. Right now, the energy that you're exuding is one of being closed off to relationships. So even if this person crossed your path at this time, it's like you chop them down quicker than they could say anything, quicker than they could approach you. Okay, so I highly recommend for the person that this message is resonating, take some time, journal out about that scenario, that past situation that you went through with this past person. Gain that internal clarity on that situation. You know, what part did the other person play and what part did you play, right? All of it makes a difference. That way you can have an understanding of what you played a part in, maybe the things that you could change or do better, and what was this person bringing to the table. Okay, what are the characteristics, the experience, the expectations that you don't want anymore in your life. Okay, take your time with this. Don't rush. Okay, understand that anything that's meant to be in your life isn't going to run away and not going to leave. Okay, it's going to be there when you're ready. So no rush in the healing process. Just take this time right now, the next couple months, to gain that internal clarity, to set the stage for a brand new, fresh start coming in the new year. So your soul journey message coming out for your reading is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, and that's part of why you're going through this experience of being alone, is to regain that internal trust within inside of yourself. So the earth can be a tricky place, but you've been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters, your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk, and then trust your soul. Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you'll come to practice this discernment externally. You'll be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy, but it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle, and when you determine that it's always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything you do. Decisions will seem easier. Your soul only wants what's best for you, and you must learn to trust it. Definitely feel like you're regaining that internal trust, that internal clarity, which is a beautiful thing. Don't rush it. Take some time and date yourself. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. I'm now going to do Archangel Michael blessing for the collective. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please keep everyone who receives this message safe. Keep watch over them, their friends, and their family. Keep them safe from any harm of this world, the past, or the next.
Thank you for your protection and guidance through these uncertain times. Thank you for bringing safety and security to those who need you most. In the name of Michael, so it is. Amen. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.